Killers. About the most important thing of Forsaken. Every killer is unique and fun in their way, not you. But there's one, only one killer that is not good and not fun in my opinion. Cooking. I will tell you why in a sec, but please like and sub, it will help me grow my channel. Cooking. Killer type mixed. I will go in a second why. Cost 900 in game, HP 800, walking speed 7.75, run speed 28, max stamina is 110, stamina lose in game is the same with all of the other killers, has 4 abilities and has no passive abilities. So let's get over with the abilities. Punch has a wind up of 0.1 seconds and linger for 0.3 seconds, deals 26.5 damage. Corrupt nature. It is a projectile that you throw wherever your cursor is. It is pretty slow. If it's a survivor, he would take 15 damage and gain slowness 1 for 4 seconds. Walk speed override. Cook it stands in place before dashes forward. It cannot be stopped. If hit a survivor, they will take 32 damage and burn in 1 for 8 seconds, but if miss, you will have an end log. Same goes if you hit a wall. Pizza delivery. Cook it after a 3.5 wind up. Cook it summons 2 minions that will go to the closest survivor. If hit the survivor, they will take 15 damage and burning 1 and slowness 2 for 3 seconds. They have 20 HP or something. Now we're done with Cook It stats. Let's go over the strengths and weaknesses. Now let's start with Cook It's strengths, because it's the only time I will say something good about him. In my opinion, the best strength of Cook It is the ability to play different styles, like from aggressive to trapper, and his abilities let him do that. Unlike the other killers, John, or maybe something like Slasher, John was always made to be a trapper killer, while Slasher was always meant to be a chaser type killer. Cook It is very versatile, and so that's probably the only good thing about him. Now for the weaknesses, because there's a lot of weaknesses actually. Starting off with no passives, which is the weirdest thing to me, like why he doesn't have one. Like every other killer has at least something, even if it's not big. Like Slasher's mute that is not even a passive at this point, I'm not even sure. Which makes Cook It rely on himself too much, or is just a skill issue, which I have. Now for the biggest issue, the lack of detection abilities, like he doesn't really have one. Minions are not really reliable because they're slow and kind of stupid. They can get stuck on air, which makes them useless. I know that there's a buff that makes minions go faster if there are no survivors close, but it doesn't really help most of the time if they are really far. Also, as I said, they have health, so any sentinel can kill them, more specifically Guest. His charge ability can cause them die really easy and he cannot take any damage if done correctly. Now for the counters, cause oh my god, there's so much counters for this little piece of shit. So let's start with Cook It's biggest counters, which are survivalist. More specifically N7 and Noob. I don't know what about V, but she probably also counters Cook It. Let's start with N7. He's the biggest problem for Cook It because of his 2 main abilities, Clone and Kuji-Y. Starting from the Clone, the N7 mains note that Clone can be a great way to block attacks, especially walk speed override. It can just stay in the damage, and also because of the undetectable, minions will not be able to see him. It does not really work in LMS. For Kuji-Y it's obvious. Cook It doesn't have any detection ability, so where he teleports away, he doesn't know where he is. In LMS, it's especially in LMS, you're gonna get absolutely cooked. Same goes for Noob. Not only he can outrun Cook It with his Bloxy Cola, he can also hide away with his Ghost Burger in LMS and take the damage against minions with the Slight Skip Potion, which means Noob is really powerful against him. Also, Guess has a field day because of the walk speed override. It's really useless against him before he actually dashes. Guess has like 1 million years to wait, then block, or dodge, or use charge. And also, when he misses his walk speed override, starters can just come and stun easily. Not only Corrupt Nature is easily dodgeable, which makes him even worse. And the effects are not really that much of a deal. In conclusion, Crooked is nothing more but a bad killer, and probably the only bad killer in the game. Like, he was never strong in my opinion, and that's kind of sad to see. See a lot of potential in him. So here's how would I fix him. It's either above his abilities like Corrupt Nature for like to do it 20 damage, or give slowness 2 instead of 1, because it's way better than 1. Or buff his minions, make them even faster when no one is close, and instead of 20 damage in total, let's make them do 30 damage in total. Or just rework, for God's sake, like he's so bad against new metas like Survivalists or Sentinels, like holy hell. So yeah, he's the worst killer in the game, right? Even more than Gears 666, which I will also make a video about. Psst, hey, you. Let's push for 100 likes, and I will try to do 1v1 TQI, please. That's my dream. Anyways, bye!